No, I don't need this either. Shut up.
Okay, everyone shut up, I've got speech.
Hello. It's that delightful time of the evening, or afternoon actually. Oh, shut up. Right. Hello, everybody. Thank you. For those that don't know me, I'm Ian, father of the bride. For those that do know me, well, you know. Stop that. I'm going to keep this nice and short to save everyone dozing off. So firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today to celebrate this very special occasion. I need to add a special thank you to everybody, both family and venue staff, for working so hard to make this day special. That's half the speech done. So moving on to the most, possibly the most important, yeah. Lauren, as you know, I'm not particularly good at compliments, but I have to say you look stunning, and I'm very proud of you. Okay. Wait, no? I was hoping for a tear then. And then to move on to Josh. No, I'm very welcome. They're very pleased to welcome you into our family, and for get rid of Lauren into yours. You're welcome. You compliment Lolly perfectly. You're supportive, and most importantly, you make her happy. So, and now I've exhausted my very limited supply of gushing sentiment. I think it is time for everyone to raise your glasses to the bride and groom. Bride and groom.
Cheers, me. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. You. She's coming. Oh, that got me. That got me. Didn't take much, did it?
No, it doesn't take much at all. Right. I'm gonna pee my pants. Right. Is this on?
I think it's it.
Is it on? I don't know. Is it on? Can anyone hear me?
It's not working.
Oh no. What button?
button, you
What
know.
button?
Can't work it.
Do I have to hold it?
Look, Dad's got it.
I didn't get it. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me now. Okay. Shush. Right, okay, so again, same as Dad. Thank you everybody for coming today. Lolly, you look absolutely devastating. And Josh scrubs up all right too. So we all know how indecisive Lolly is. So to save her from choosing between us, we both decided to share the role of maid of honour. And we're both incredibly touched that she actually did as she was told. Being Lolly's older sister, I'm really lucky to remember every little memory from, I'm going to have to look at you because there's too many people. Every little memory from Mum going into labour, meeting her for the first time, the excitement I felt getting to share a room with her, which didn't last long when she ate all my homework. Her first day of school, no, legitimately. Watching her become an amazing auntie, her first drunken nights out usually involving Lily, all the way to her own first child being born. I remember getting her into a school uniform in the mornings, and today I got to help her into a wedding dress, and honestly, the uniform was far easier. We weren't always as close as we are now, but over the years we've become inseparable and rarely go more than 24 hours without talking to each other. She isn't just my sister, she is my best friend, and watching how happy she is with Josh is all I could ever wish for. I am so proud of the strong, amazing woman she has become. Her creativity knows no bounds, and I'm so thankful for the fabulous nieces she has given me. They are a welcome relief when the testosterone in my own house gets a bit too much. And they are just as strong and capable as their mother. You good? Josh, you have brightened up her life, and you treat her like the queen she is. So thank you for loving her the way she deserves to be loved. And thank you for being such a great uncle to my boys. even if it is sometimes like having another child running around. And if nothing else, you add some much needed height to the family. So, Lolly, Josh, congratulations on your wedding day, and I wish you all the best to come. And Lolly, make the most of this, because this is never going to happen again. Okay? So, to the bride and groom. Over to you.
God, so nerve-wracking. Normally I'm one to love the centre of attention, but today it's a bit too much, actually. So I'm going to try and get through this without crying, and if you saw me during the ceremony, that's probably not going to happen. So I'm just going to try and get through it together. I'm Lily, and if you couldn't tell, I'm the younger maid of honour, Becky. And I'm here because I've had the privilege for the past 13 years of being Lauren's best friend and unpaid therapist. I've known Lauren since the very first week of college. We had to lose one of those really incredibly awkward icebreaker sessions, and we were all sat around a table, and whilst everybody was bonding over books and TV programmes and their hobbies, Lauren and I bonded over the most important thing at all: alcohol. True story. Since that day, we've shared too many nights out, a few very weird nights in where she tried to kiss me. I didn't try to kiss you, you tried to kiss me. We went on a Greek holiday where we inevitably fell in love with our party rep. We miss you, six-pack Jacob. He's a very, very attractive man. You know it as well. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Sorry, Josh, we're coming to you next. Don't worry. Sorry. Yeah. Back to you, Josh. We've got a matching tattoo. We pretty much raised a child together. Hands up, Poppy. We've danced, we've laughed, we've cried, and we've saved each other from making a whole load of mistakes. Don't worry, Josh, you're not one of those yet. Some slip through the cracks, but, you know. Josh, I'm sorry to tell you that I don't actually remember the first time I met you, but I do remember the first time Lauren told me about you. It was your first date together at Poultons Park, and I knew categorically that you were going to be the one that she ended up marrying. She said that you made her laugh, and you were incredibly thoughtful and caring, and you made her feel incredibly safe to be herself, but honestly, that wasn't what convinced me. It was the fact that you spent the whole day with my best friend on one of the hottest days of the year, and she had the sweatiest upper lip the whole day, and just still asked her out on a second date. Yeah, if that's not true love, I don't really know what is. Sweaty girl. From the very beginning, I joked that Lauren and I are a package deal, basically a buy one, get one free without the additional benefits. I meant that as a threat, but you've taken it seriously, and you've joined in on gossip and girls' nights, you've given advice when it's been needed, and you've been there through all the celebrations and the heartbreaks. I will always be grateful to you for making my best friend the happiest and most supportive and loved woman. And this is where I'm going to cry, so let's just take a breath, everyone. Give me a tissue, quick. I've always believed in soulmates, not just in love, but in friendship too. And Lauren, in this life and the next, you are my soulmate. You're the one who brings me a sense of calm in the chaos, the person who makes the unknown feel less daunting, because as long as you're by my side, the outcome of any scary situation doesn't matter. We've always known when to pull each other back from the edge and when to give that little push that we need to move forward. My life would be unrecognisable without you. Oh, pull yourself together. No one deserves more happiness, more joy, and more love than you do. Okay, that's done. Today, as we celebrate your love and the beginning of a journey, I wanted to give you the final gift that reflects both your past and your future. So I'll let you unravel that while I take a sip of my Prosecco. You can slap me in a minute, honestly. So, in your honour, I've named a star after your new family name that sits in the constellation known as Phoenix. The phoenix, a symbol of rebirth, renewal, and rising from the ashes mirrors the strength and resilience you've both shown through life's trials. May this star serve as a reminder of all you have lost, all you have gained, and the endless light that your love will continue to shine. I love you all. To the McCarthys. I love you. Oh my God, I just pulled it all on your dress. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
Who's next? Please take the mic.
Thank you, darling.
Ah, am I fuck? Oh shit.
You're going to be happy.
Hmm? Crying already, Jesus. Oh God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Doubt it. Okay, so just to mirror what everyone has said, just thank you for everyone being here. Don't start, Jesus. So, you good, Pop? Yeah, okay. On behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to welcome you all to our special day and thank you all for coming. We are thrilled that so many of you have made the journey. I know it's a long hour and a half journey, so thank you for that. Oh, fuck me. No, I haven't. Am I on the first paragraph? Okay. I could honestly say that it wouldn't be the same. I'm fucking shaking. What is going on? It wouldn't be the same without all of you being here today. Although I think it would have been a lot less stressful with an empty room instead of everyone sitting here staring at me. But hey, I'd like to start off with just a personal thank you to my parents and my new in-laws and Brenda. I mean, today would not have been possible without any of your help. And thank you, Nikki, for the cake. It's delightful. Okay, so firstly, thank you to my new in-laws for giving me the permission to take on the role of loving and protecting your daughter. I know how important Lauren is to both of you. For fuck's sake. And I promise to always make your daughter my top priority and never leave her side. Mum, Dad, and Danielle, I'd like to thank you as well for always being there for me with unconditional love and support. You've always allowed me to make my own decisions in life and been there to pick up the pieces when it's fallen apart. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I love you all very much. I don't like my voice tonight, Jesus. Oh. I'd like to take a moment just to thank my entire family. From the moment I introduced Lauren, all of you here today has made her feel welcome. She's always felt included, whether that's been insulted or welcomed, regardless. You've always treated her like one of us, so for that, we're both truly grateful. Stop it. I'm okay. I'm so shaky. I'm trying, it's not working. Hey, I could do actually, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah, have a shake.
More than that.
You're good, babe. You're good.
Okay. Okay. Thank you as well to Lauren's Maid of Honours, Lily and Becky. And the bridesmaids, Hayley, Emily, Amelia and Poppy, who I'm sure you all agree with me, look absolutely stunning today. Okay, are you sure? I'd just like to thank you all for making sure she actually walked down the aisle. James as well, thank you for taking on the role of being my best man. No, yeah. And standing by my side today, I'm truly grateful for everything you've done for me over the years. Thank you for organising a great stag. This shaking is doing my nine. It's safe to say that everyone enjoyed themselves, but what I'm most thankful for is not waking up in a random country on my own. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. No, not really. But I have one more thank you, and then you can all go back to drinking. And of course, I'm saving the best till last. Lauren. Oh, I've not started yet. Where do I begin to say how much I love you and how happy I am to now call you my wife? It feels really odd. Really odd. Writing this was kind of easy, you know, because I just switched off my brain, which everyone knows it doesn't take a lot. And I let my heart do the talking. So, words cannot describe how beautiful you look today. Just knowing, I'm gonna have to do this. Just knowing that I'm sharing the rest of my life with you just makes me already feel so succeeded. So we've been planning this wedding for about 6 months now. And when I say we, I mean Lauren. Because she did all the work. I think one of the best things, you know, being a groom for a wedding is it just organises itself. I know it sounds like I didn't want to help, but whenever I've asked her if there's anything I could do to take the weight off her shoulders, the answer's always been no. She's worked so hard and put so much effort into making today possible. She's organised and arranged things that I've never even considered. She's gone into so much detail and really thought about absolutely everything. I've been amazed watching you plan our wedding. Your organisational skills have overwhelmed me. And everyone knows how organised you love being. You've done an incredible job, and I think I can speak on behalf of everyone here today when I say that we want you to enjoy the rest of the day without no more worries. I'm okay. It's that unlike our first date, which I'm pretty sure your family remember as the day I kidnapped you. That was fun. And then here we are today, 6 years later, and I'm pretty sure you got Stockholm Syndrome. I just feel so lucky to have found a bride that not only has the same sense of humour as me, but is beautiful and kind. You have a gorgeous smile, and seeing that at any time of the day just puts a smile on my face. While I may not get things right in life, there's one thing that I can say for sure, and that's marrying you is a decision that I will never regret. We've definitely come a long way together and had some challenging times, but I feel that we've taught each other so much along the way. No relationship is easy. Okay. It's too long, I'm sorry. No relationship is easy, and there's always going to be challenges waiting for us, but I can honestly say with confidence, as long as we face them together, that we'll conquer them all. You are my rock, my best friend. I've stolen her now. And I love you. Thank you for giving me purpose. Now I can ask you all to stand and raise a glass for the love of my life. Yep. Raise a glass. To Lauren and the first day of the rest of our lives.
You good?
Yeah, I think I'm alright. That's done now, I'm good. And now it's time for James. Shit.
I'm bringing 2 drinks up. Just in
2.
case.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to.
This is why I can't read my own writing.
Oh, honestly, it's shocking. I thought I'd be flying for it. Didn't work. Not looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it's tame, it's tame.
Okay, I'm happy.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. For those that know me, I'm James. For those who don't, I'm James. Josh's cousin and his best man. You have to bear with me as this is my first time doing a best man speech, so I did take a little help from Google. I first met, insert his name here. Too much help from Google. But before I move on, I'd like to first give thanks to everyone that has attended today. The maids of honour, Becky and Lily. To the bridesmaids, Hayley, Emily, Poppy and Amelia. The flower girls, Florence and Isabella. You all look amazing. The groomsmen, Tom, Sebastian, Andy, Jordan, Uncle Kev, and the page boys, Oscar and Henry, junior ushers, Charlie and Lottie. Thank you. And of course, a massive thank you to Lauren for turning up. When Josh asked me to be his best man, I was thrilled, and then I realised the weight of the responsibilities, planning the stag do, giving a speech today in such a short amount of time. We had a great couple of nights in Liverpool for the stag, and Josh had his little wedding dress on. We all have the pics, so please ask to see them. And at the end of it, he got to see a great stadium that is Anfield. Hey, none of that. I've known Josh his whole life. He's funny, handsome, Is that your handwriting? Josh is like a brother to me, and we've always been close. Heading out for drinks, dancing, and having each other's back if any trouble would come about. Don't worry, I'm not saying the other story.
No, good.
When we would make it past pre-drinks, not always guaranteed with Josh, we'd always have t-shirt time. For those who don't know, that's from a show called Jersey Shore. This is where we'd have a different t-shirt on before our going out t-shirt. When this was called, we would shout t-shirt time, and we would know it was time to go. I remember his 18th, when he could finally come out with me, and he had to be sick within half an hour of getting to the club. Once we moved on, walking down the street ahead of him, I wondered what was taking him so long. So as I turned, there he was, laying on his back, looking at the heavens. How he made it on, I will never know. He's always coming up with new business ideas. Proposing this and proposing that. But at least he got one proposal right. Now, Lauren, when I first met you, I knew straight away you were great for Josh, as you could tolerate us two together. I am proud to have you part of the family, and I know you love your books, and this is a chapter of your life that you will never forget. Lauren and Josh are perfect for each other, as they are very alike. Same sense of humour, and also same sense of time, because they're always late. Most of that blame can go to Josh, so that's where it goes. They just bounce off each other with their banter, which I think is key in a relationship. I'm sure that will carry on for the years to come. This is a lot quicker than what I thought it would be, to be fair, unless I've missed a page. No, we're good.
Okay, fair enough.
I should have sounded this out before I did it. So, basically, I won't keep you any longer, as there's drinks and dancing to be done. So please join me in raising a glass to Lauren and Josh. May your life together be filled with happiness and love that will grow stronger with every passing day. To the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. McCarthy. I told you it was tame.
Very tame. Well done.
Can't say too much, I was with him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you want to take the boys over to go kids out?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, God, everyone. The name made me cry.